number one to come into Disney World or Disneyland for the Galaxy's Edge, first thing you want to do is to make sure you have a on-site hotel or one of the hotels that give you the same benefits of getting into the park early and transportation, because with that you will get early admission to park on certain days, and that would definitely help, because once the land opens, the only ride and the only thing available is the Millennium Falcon ride. Once you go through that line, once you get off, all the stores will open, and one or two stores you would probably want to get into as soon as you get off will be over here, which will be the Oga Cantina, because as you can see, this is no reservations right now. This is just a standby, walk in, walk out, 2 drink minimum, and it's pretty chilled in there. Or you can head up over here from the ride, because there's the ride right there in front of us for the Millennium Falcon ride. And this is the only one that I can see that actually has a single rider line. Everything else is either a fast pass or standby. And also you can see up here is docking bay 7. I do believe you might have a reservation, need a reservation for that. But once you get off the ride, hit up these stairs, and the first store to your left, right here, will be Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities. Great place to pick up your Kyber crystals and holocrons and everything like that. You also don't need a reservation to do scrap metal. As you can see, you can go down these stairs or go over to the other side, and they do have a standby time. Because I had a reservation for today, but since I was here yesterday, I was able to, or not yesterday, or yeah, yesterday, I was able to cancel my reservation and be able to do a 40-minute wait standby time. So I didn't have to worry about that. So I was able to do a standby. So once you get all that, so you can have a lot of this stuff done before the regular park opens. So that's number one tip. Get here to the park early. Second tip is to, once you get off the ride, go ahead and grab and do some of the popular stuff first. Like right over here is the build your droid. You can go in here and build your own droid and do all that. So once you get to do all your other stuff, you can come over here, build your droid, do your lightsaber build. And over here for the entrance and exits for the Disney or the Toy Story Land, it's an exit only, and during the day they will open it for enter and exit. So get heads up. And while you're here in the land, everybody is in character, so you have to know that Bright Suns is hi and hello and goodbye. Bright Suns. Same thing with Savi's Workshop. Whatever you do, do not mention anything other than scrap metal. They will correct you. They are in character. They will stay in character. So once you do all that, make sure you also plan accordingly as far as your money spending goes and what you're planning on doing throughout the day, because that's going to play another role as well, because you will spend a lot of money. Now over here to my right is the marketplace, and there's multiple entrances to get in, and they got all kinds of the markets. They got the toys and animal rent, and all that kind of stuff. Let's go ahead and go through there. So make sure you plan accordingly. Make sure you have, how much you're planning on spending, what you're planning on buying. look up some of the prices. I mean, there's videos on that. If you're planning on building or getting a Legacy lightsaber, a lot of the prices have jumped. Bright Suns. So here's the market. And then here you got a special stand specifically for the monkey lizard. Probably getting monkey lizard. I do believe these are $80. You do have the bathrooms over to the left. You also have the animal store to your right. And then over here to your left is the toy one. Now, I did not know this, but apparently this is where you would get your Sabat card, but apparently they were sold out by the first day. Bright Suns. And here's your special popcorn. And then here's the roaster. Now, while we're coming back over here to Dok-Ondar's, I will mention that it all depends on who is standing by the Kyber crystals and what time of day it is. Some cast members will pick your red Kyber crystals for you. Others will let you pick it for yourself. But as far as the other ones go, you can pretty much grab and go. But yesterday they were sold out of the yellow and the white Kyber crystals, and they weren't supposed to get any more for a couple of days. So by the time I leave, they probably should get some more. But that's another thing you need to know, is that that's another tip. Buy stuff that you know is going to go sold out first. Buy that so you can get a hands on it. Because a lot of stuff is going to go really, really fast. Oh, and here's another tip. If you are looking for, because this is what I had a problem with, is buying those gold-plated solo dice. It is nowhere to be found in this land. It is actually in one of the stores on the Disney side. So just to give you a heads up, because I looked everywhere for here, they didn't have it, and I found it over there. I'm trying to think of anything else. There's plenty of opportunities for photo ops. You can get photo ops with Chewie, Darth Vader, Kylo Ren, Starship, the Troopers, Rey. Rey will stop and do photo ops. But over there in Launch Bay, though, they only do the Chewie and Darth Vader and BB-8. So if you want, while you're walking through Batuu, you can always stop and talk to Rey or Chewbacca and get a photo op. There are also photographers throughout the land that take your pictures in front of the X-Wing, or over here to your left, the other ship. And over here, this is the first ride to your left as soon as you enter Batuu. This is going to be the Ride of the Resistance. And this is going to be open up in December 5th of this year. So this is going to be open before the one in Disneyland. Just giving you a layout. I'm actually heading towards the exit, so you guys get an idea of what it's like to come in. It's gonna, but yeah, definitely get here to the park as early as you can when the rope drops. Like right now, I'm at the magic hours, so I'm actually getting 3 hours in the park. So from 6 to 9. So you can see pretty much it's not very crowded in here right now because of the magic hours. And I was actually able to, once the rope dropped at 6, we had the stormtroopers lead us in. And by the time we opened up at 6, and by the time I got to the ride, rode it, got off the ride, it was about 52 minutes. But throughout the day, the ride will go fluctuating through the time for the ride. So it could go up to about 180 minutes. But yeah, that's all I got to say. I'm trying to think of some other tips and tricks to give you, but those are the only ones I can help you with. Hopefully this helped you out. Thank you for watching, and hopefully this helped you out for your trip to come to either Disney World or Disneyland, and especially to come into Batuu. Have a good one, and as they say here in Batuu, bright suns. And don't forget to hit that forever like button. It'll be greatly appreciated. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. And look, it's coming right now. Chewbacca. Hi, Chewie.